Ghana Tourism Authority and Penny4 so HM the chocolate no who here ye party nay almost so ashen fan at chim and for so a was so say obedibie and afa so betimi e de aye and omahodo bebre.
The NDC claimed that they adopted policies during their time and programs to ensure the nation consistently increased its share in most petroleum agreements that were negotiated and signed by them, and that Ghana's share in the 3 oil-producing fields kept increasing from 13.6% to 20%. And they mentioned the Jubilee field, 13.6%, the 10 field, 15%, and then the Sankofa Jinyami field, 20%. They added that this incremental sequence in the growth of Ghana's share under the NDC government, and I repeat, they added that this incremental sequence in the growth of Ghana's share under the NDC government clearly demonstrates a conscious and consistent effort to increase Ghana's stake in petroleum agreements. Unfortunately for them, they cannot claim credit for the growth in government take in these very petroleum agreements they have cited. Because these petroleum agreements were all negotiated and signed by the Kufuor government. And so how can they misinform Ghanaians when Ghanaians fully know that these fields that are producing oil are coming from efforts which were made by the Kufuor government that negotiated these contracts and signed these contracts and approved by Parliament. They also put out that all the 13 petroleum agreements that came to force under the NDC government had enhanced fiscal terms and increased the national stake. Of course, they signed some 13 petroleum agreements when they were in government, and that, I think, is what they are now referring to. But if those petroleum agreements did not have enhanced fiscal terms, that would have been a crime to our country, because they were all signed after several discoveries of crude oil, an indication that our basins had been relatively de-risked.
NDC amanyo koni chirem se nyame boa no nyonti didim na ambia afa